Have you realized yet that you're not anti-Zionist, you're anti-Israeli government? And I'm not talking to all of you because, okay, some of you just hate Israel and you hate Jews, and that is what it is. But there's a lot of people recently that I've been talking to that realize they are just anti-Israeli government. Because they'll say to me, well, I'm anti-Israel, but I have some questions for you. So I will respond back with a question and say, well, what do you mean that you're anti-Israel? I love having respectful conversations with people because you know what? Sometimes people really are just anti any country that's a religious country. And that's fair, as long as you're consistent with it. Like, as long as you don't like a Jewish country or a Muslim country or a Christian country. So when I ask a lot of you guys, well, what do you think it means to be anti-Israel? It usually comes down to them being anti-government, anti what Bibi is doing. And to that I respond, well, did you know that you can be pro a country and anti their government? Did you know that millions of Israelis, Zionists who live in Israel, are anti-Israeli government? They show up to protest carrying the Israeli flag. Because there's a big difference between anti what the government is doing and thinking that the country itself shouldn't exist. Being anti-Israel, that's not the same thing as being anti-government. And again, I know there are some of you out there that are just anti-Israel and that you want every Jew to be kicked out of Israel or worse, because you've been very clear about that. And I understand that is just Jew hatred. It's not just about Israel. Because you're not fighting the Christians or the Muslims that live in Israel. You're just fighting the Jews. But for everybody else who says they're anti-Israel, I just challenge you and ask you, is it truly that you are anti the country itself and its citizens, or are you just anti-government?